They wanted you to chase them and you didn't. That's why they're thinking about you right now. They wanted things to be different. The manipulation didn't work. They thought by pulling back or doing something that you would chase or that you would change. Maybe it was a chase in that way. Like they just wanted you to do something to prove that you were really in it and you did not prove that. They're blaming themselves now. You know who it is if it's for you. They're blaming themselves. They think they held back for the wrong reasons. Yeah, they are really deep in their feelings about you right now. They may have made you think there was a third party when there's not. You are too good to be true. Wow. When I say they wanted you to chase, you attract love. Wow. This person sounds exhausting. They just are very insecure and also maybe used to people fighting for them for some reason. You're more mature than that. You're past that. You're not going to do that. Maybe you never did that. It's crazy what this person thinks you would fight for, but it could be why they're contacting you, why suddenly this person who you didn't think was interested is suddenly showing up somewhere, suddenly running into you in public, and you can tell they planned it that way. Oh, you just did not give them the reaction they wanted. Spill tea oracle deck. They really thought they had it with you. They thought. Unspoken desires. Indeed. Attachment issues. Okay, that's what they're telling themselves about you. They think that's why you pushed them away or whatever. And it wasn't even that you pushed them away. It's just that you didn't take the bait. You didn't let them manipulate you. Unspoken desires. They should have just told you. That's what I mean about them being very exhausting. There was something they wanted. And instead of just telling you, they tried to manipulate. Really, I think some people are just addicted to that. I think it's just a behavioral pattern you outgrow or something. Control issues. See, you weren't doing what they wanted. So they try to control you by changing the game somehow. Could have been friendship. Could have been romantic. But they thought they were in control of this. Like I said, I really believe this is something they will outgrow. Or something they're doing because everybody around them's doing it. I'm serious. I'm starting to see that for myself. The more you're away from certain people, the more your personality might change. Maybe not everybody. It depends on how, you know what, I'm getting this download as I say this. It depends on how protected your energy is. That's why you really got to protect your energy. You got to ground your energy. You got to know what energy's coming at you, what's yours. That way, when other energy comes at you, you'll be like, okay, that's not mine. That's not for me. You'll recognize it. You'll know that not every thought, every emotion is one that you have to accept. That's the feeling I get from whatever is going on here is this person, if they were to get away from this group or whatever it is, they're in some kind of environment. It's some kind of environment, friend group, social group, job where people might be trying to get involved in this. People might have been manipulating as well. They might have been telling everybody they work with about you and everybody at work said, well, do this, do that. And it backfired. That's just one example of what could have happened. Public exposure, quiet contentment. Okay. Like I was saying, they need to get out of this environment. Quiet contentment. They just need to go off with you. Like they need to stop listening to other people and letting other people affect them so much. I'm a firm believer now because I've done it. You don't know who you really are until you get alone by yourself for a while. For a good long while. Even to the point where you don't want to be around other people. People would think you get lonely. Nope. Quite the opposite. Quite the opposite. Especially if you're busy doing stuff. Anyway, this person has let other people manipulate them a lot. And they don't realize it. A lot of what happened here was brought on by other people. If it felt chaotic, that's what it was. They know better now. What they need to do is stop telling everybody at work their business. If it's not work, it's somewhere else. What do you need to focus on? Yeah, they need to keep things quiet because people are going to weigh in on their personal life, their love life. And it's not going to look good. Okay, it's not going to be good. Time for a change, projecting faith over fear. Exactly what I was saying. They need a change from this environment. Other people are projecting their goals, their relationships. You know, they're acting like it's a soap opera. That's what kills me about people who want to matchmake. They have this little romanticized version of what's going on in their head. They don't care about wasting your time. You know, they'll try to send somebody your way to talk to you and just hope you'll be nice enough to entertain that person. Oh, it's so frustrating. That's why there's certain people I just don't talk to. People go through life thinking it's a Hallmark movie or something. Some kind of little cutesy romance movie. Projecting their own needs. People live vicariously through other people and they give advice at times when they're not there. And it's like they're taking advice from from the wrong person. Anyway. They need to get away from this environment and learn who they are, okay? I'm serious. At least I did. I didn't realize how much of other people's energy I was absorbing because I didn't know my own energy. I didn't know the value of that. Now I know that. Now I'm much more grounded and know who I am. But I remember being this way where you just kind of go along with the crowd. Sometimes your personality can change. We've probably all seen it or even experienced it ourselves, where you're in a certain environment, you start acting different. The culture affects you. The people you're around are going to affect you. Just keep moving forward. Don't look back. You achieve everything you want in life. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.